I am now traveling to Mactan Okay, this is the Mactan Marigondon Road. This is a national road that you can follow where it will lead you to the different resorts and hotel here in Marigondon. So, from people that live here, they will be familiar with this Pacific Grand Villas there, subdivision, and every year the facade of the roadside is changing, you know, different views. Loads of people are already building stuff like that one, a commercial center on the side, and it's changing all the time. So this is the Mactan Circumferential Road, in which it's a road that will take you to the different resorts here in Mactan, Cebu. So what I'm targeting to come here will be the one of the unfamous but quite nice public beach called the Crab Island. I hope I can find it, but I didn't realize there's a Fast Auto World here already. Foso Fast Auto World. That's a big one. Mitsubishi Fast Auto World. So going on, I wanna stop by Esquina Ilaya, and so they said it's quite nice in that area, in what they call it, the Crab Island. It's only a public beach, but it's quite nice. So there's got a street food area as well in there, like Cebu Mercado, and there's markets. And this is the road, the crossing that will take you to the right to Marigondon Beach, and I'm gonna go straight on going for Esquina Ilaya. This is the look that I'm looking for, that I could go straight on to Esquina Ilaya. There. So on the right will be Marigondon Beach, Plantation Bay, and this one straight on to the Esquina Ilaya, to the Crab Island. There's not a lot new around here. I've seen this before. It's still the same, just a few more shanties to be seen, but not a lot. So you can see there's a sign, share the road with bicycle goers. So there's Chef's Bistro restaurant there. It's actually a commercial center because there's other stuff there, like Pool World, Philippines, Kalachuchi Grill. So we are now in Mactan, Cebu. This is the Marigondon Road. And that's the Esquina Ilaya that I'm looking for, Agus Road. That one. I'll follow this, so I'll ask, where is the Crab Island? So this is the Agos Road. There's a little doggy. This is like a local rural road, that's why it's very small. But most of the roads that from the main one, which is Marigondon Circumferential Road, you will be taken to roads like this even if you go to Tambuli, like rural roads towards the beach resorts. So I'm having a break from letting you see all the city streets, city views. Now I'm giving you the Mactan views. I'm here to look around so you'll have an idea, and for my brothers and sisters, they can remember their old places they used to live in, or their childhood places, or their places that they just been to, and be curious to know what's the progress there. So this is the Agos Road here in Barangay Ilaya. So the road's getting rougher. Not too bad. Some roads are rougher than this. We'll ask the local now, where is Crab Island? That's a big Christmas tree. Just turn this off. I'll ask around. Which is now the Tambuli condominiums and the Maribago Blue Waters. Coconut Pension House on the right side, car wash. You are familiar with this one if you have traveled, stayed in some of the hotels here like Maribago, Tambuli. And also for the people that used to live here, they will be familiar. That's the Mactan Pools building, the pool maker. Red Crab, Seafood Grill. I've seen another blue crab. So that's the red crab. The other one is blue crab. So we're gonna have to look for a sari store, which is also safe to park. Oh wait, because there's a biker on the road that's not even looking at the road. Okay, we got past him now. So another commercial building being built. Okay shop. There's a big building being built there. Like a C2, King Han Spa, Ivana Spa, Nail and Put Spa, Nang Bongbong. You are now leaving Barangay Maribago. You are now in Barangay Lapu-Lapu. Suong Lapu-Lapu, I mean. So This is Soong, Barangay Soong here. But I'm going straight on. That's the AA barbecue. And all these little shops here that you can buy your stuff. I'm gonna have to look for a sari-sari store that I could park properly. Not there, no parking. Rent to own condominiums. Yeah, right. Mactan Oasis Garden. Let's see if we can. There's a sari-sari store here. There's none. It's cleaning shop. There's a sari-sari store here. Palit ng tubig daw. Buy some water. Pagdag 100. Continuing on to my National Circumferential Road here in Mactan Island. So I have now arrived here in the area of Barangay Soong, still part of the National Circumferential Road. This is their market here in Soong. There is also a Korean supermarket there on the right side. I could remember the time that Mactan got a lot of Japanese establishment. Now it's been replaced with a lot of Korean establishment, you know, businesses that serve the Korean. Look, go hot pot Korean, all the writings is Korean. So I'll rather pass this way because the road here is more wider. It's more wide and the traffic is not so much like it is if you go by an open way. You know, the other side of Mactan. I haven't shown you yet the other parts of Mactan, like Punta Inganyo. That's another Korean premium restaurant. Yes, Mart, Korean Asian restaurant. You know what I mean? Korean massage, Korean dental clinic. I mean, I could remember it's mostly Japanese that's investing here, but now it's mostly Korean. So we are now nearing Sebastian Hotel, and that means that we are now near to Mactan New Town. I was surprised that some people don't realize that there is a Mactan New Town in Mactan. They must have been so long they haven't been here to Cebu that they comment on my Mactan New Town video before that I'm only dreaming, it's all Photoshop, that I'm walking in Mactan New Town, and I just didn't answer it. So the other viewers that's been to Mactan New Town said, it's real. Where have you been? And all that. This is the road where you catch the ferry going to Santa Rosa. These are the Mactan aircon bus. There's the series bus as well here in Mactan New Town public bus terminal. So the church is just finished the mass. It's 4 o'clock exact. So they are sorting the traffic because a lot of pedestrians crossing. That's Mactan New Town. I'll feature it again. What is the latest update with regards to this? But this is now Barangay Mactan. Jollibee, of course. That will be all the churchgoers will be there. And they are doing the proper commercial space there for the people. If you turn on the left, that will be going to Punta Inganyo. That will be the north tip of Mactan Island. I'll take you there later on because I have to go back home now. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta be in time to bring dinner or to cook dinner. because that's my agreement with Old B. I could get out and film on my free time, but I gotta be back before dinner time. So this is the road that you take if you go by a Maps Way. So this is Barangay Mactan. That's Mactan Elementary School on the left. Of course, there's no school. So if you go straight there, that will take you back to Marigondon Road, the Circumferential Road. But I'm taking this, that will take me to the Export Processing Zone Road, going to the second bridge. As you notice, they have widened the road. That's Bigfoot Movie Studios. So they added additional lanes on the side. That is also like Bigfoot movies. Like you are learning how to make movies, producing movies. They also have some students there learning the trade. See what I mean? There's a better road here than on the other side of Mactan, because this is where most of the tourist buses pass. And there is some of the urban settling brothers. At least the roads there has already been expanded. They used to be displaying their stuff under us. Some is still there, but they used to just display their shops is on right on the road here. Now they have added that lane. Hopefully it's all over here. This is Sitio Saksak. Around here, Sitio Saksak. So there they are. They're still doing the road, but the pathway, have you noticed, they have provided a pathway for people to walk through. Look, they are using it now, walking their dogs. And that's what's lacking here in the Philippines, is proper pathways to walk to. But at least the government here is trying. No, it looks nice. It is all cleaned up now. That's the market here in Barangay Saksak, Sitio Saksak. So Lapu-Lapu City, the historic resort city. Someone's going back for his face shield. Uy, dooming. So someone on that electric scooter. That's the color that you see on the walls. Those are like the official colors if you're around Mactan, because that's the approved government color that they decorate all their walls and stuff here for beautification. So this is like, we are now on the airport area. You can see planes here, like plane spotting. This usually go on that vacant lot on the right side, where the plane's coming from the airport on the left side. Of course, there's a lot of people there. Disgrasya. There's an accident, motorbike. What's wrong with it? We are now around the maps Mactan Export Processing Zone area. There's the sign that we are now on the export processing zone. Maps. So all the export company, that's including on the left side, right side, I mean, the left side is where all the factories are. This is Barangay Ibo. The MEPSA one, Barangay Ibo. There's the gate, west gate or east gate of Mactan Export Processing Zone. Come on. There's all the factory workers waiting for their ride to the city. These are all factories here, left and right. So MEPS is one of the biggest biggest job provider here before, and now it's the BPOs, the call centers, but the MEPS, the exportings are still existing, because in order for them to come here, the incentives that they get, like tax-free for 5 years for new company, same now that they're offering with the BPOs. That's why a lot of them come here, like manufacturers from different countries, mostly Japan. That's what I know of when I was still a production manager of some exporting company in MEPS before. There's a lot of neighboring companies that's owned by Japanese companies. So that's another entrance for the gate of MEPS. And on my right, that's another entrance. The first one there is Morimoto Audiovisual, Clear Technologies, then Morimoto Audiovisual. There's a big yellow bus on my back, and I want to borrow that big yellow bus because it's rushing like it's speeding. It's a speed car. So it's dusk time now. You can see it's not so. Oh, come on. There we go. That's the Mactan Road. This is the Island Central Mall. Behind the Island Central Mall, that's where the fourth bridge will be built. It's just the sun, how it reflects on my screen. I'm gonna go up now to the second bridge. We are now on the second bridge of Mactan Cebu link. Not the CCLX, but it's the second bridge, the Marcelo Fernan Bridge. So through here, you arrive in the airport and you will be entering Mactan. Then you're gonna pass either this bridge, the second bridge, or the third bridge soon when the Philippines is open. But as of the moment, you can only go to the first bridge or the second bridge. Now you can see Cebu City up ahead. First, you'll be entering Mandaue City. And on your left, you can see Water World. That's all the slide chutes for children to enjoy. That's Water World. That concludes our trip to Mactan.